They laughed when he stood up. A boy in worn shoes. A man without a lawyer. The judge raised an eyebrow. The gallery whispered, "What's he doing here?" His neighbors had dragged him into court. Said he was too young. Said he didn't deserve the land his father left him. Barely 23, one scoffed. Doesn't even know how to read contracts. Laughter filled the room, but he didn't flinch. Inside, his heart pounded. He remembered his father's voice. "Strength is quiet, son. Let them spend their noise. You keep the truth." They tried to bury him under documents, maps, fake signatures. The opposing lawyer waved papers like trophies. "See? He has nothing. He's just a kid." He looked down at his hands. Calloused, scarred. Hands that had planted every seed in that soil. Hands that had buried his father with dignity. He whispered to himself, "This land isn't just mine. It's his heartbeat still alive." The mocking grew louder. "Your Honor, this boy is wasting our time." The judge sighed. "Do you have anything to prove your claim?" The courtroom froze. Everyone expected silence. Instead, he reached into his faded jacket, pulled out an old leather notebook. Edges torn, pages worn soft by years. "My father's," he said quietly. "The one thing they forgot to steal." Gasps rippled through the room. The lawyer sneered. "Some diary? That proves nothing." He opened the first page. Not words, numbers, dates. Every transaction, every acre measured, every witness who signed beside his father. Each page a heartbeat of history, each line a route no one could cut. The judge leaned forward. "Are these original?" He nodded, his voice steady now. "My father taught me letters by candlelight. Every night, he made me write beside him. I thought it was punishment. Turns out, he was preparing me." The judge called for silence. The kind that strips pride off the arrogant. The lawyer stuttered. This doesn't change." The judge cut him off. "On the contrary, this changes everything." The boy looked at the men who mocked him. Their smirks had vanished. The power flipped. Blame shifted. The courtroom now stared at them. He spoke again, but softer. "This land isn't property. It's the grave where my father rests. The trees that grew from his sweat. And the only inheritance I need." For once, no one laughed. Not even a whisper. The judge's gavel fell like thunder. "Case dismissed. The land is his. Forever." The boy closed the notebook, held it to his chest like a heartbeat. Walking out, he didn't smile. He didn't need to. Justice had spoken, and silence did the rest. Noise may win attention, but truth, carried quietly, wins eternity. What would you have done if the world mocked you in court? For more stories where silence turns into power, subscribe.